Oh, well, okay. It's one further. Okay. Hi, thank you that I can speak here. Speaking of scale, I'll speak about something on a much, much smaller scale. I work at the Archive of Social Democracy at the Friedrich-Ebert-Stiftung in Germany, and we have a small set of curated websites. So it's rather small, but it's relatively old. It dates back to 1999, as maybe you can guess. And that also means that our web archive has its own history. So we used 6 crawlers over the years. The first 3 that you can see here, like Teleport Pro, Offline Explorer Pro, and HTTrack, all write to a directory structure. Offline Web Archive, that's not a typo, it's German, stored to a proprietary database, and we exported that to a directory structure. And since 2018, we use Heritrix and Browsertrix, so that those obviously store in WARC. Yes. Well, the problem, of course, now is that, well, if someone wants to try to access that, our solo Wayback says that we only started web archiving in 2018, which is sad, whereas the older websites are on this old portal that are on a server that our IT rather wants to get rid of. And we also want to have all WARCs, because then we at least have a common ground for future preservation. I mean, WARC won't solve our preservation problems, but at least we have a common denominator. So what we're doing now is that we are trying to build on already existing tools. We're working with WARC-it, which was developed by Ilya Kramer, and HTTrack to ARC, which was developed by the Portuguese Web Archive. The problem is that we need to adapt the scripts a little, because in some of the software products I mentioned slightly changed the URLs within the HTML files. So we have, for example, relative paths that link to domains, to other domains. So we have to transform those HTML files. We also try to document that process, obviously, and we try to document the output specifics of the software products used before. And we, of course, have to do a lot of testing. So we have some interim results. We're still right in the middle of the projects. We published those, but I have to warn you that I'm painfully aware that it's not well coded, and there are still a lot of problems with it. Yeah, so of course we have to do more testing. We have to do further adaptation, and we are also working on automating and standardizing the documentation. We're still working on that, and we also have to then apply all that to HTTrack too, because we only have a small collection of that, so we start with the other ones. But we decided to present on that already rather early, because we would be very glad to hear from others who might have other similar problems, or even ideas how to do this better. So I'd be very glad to hear from anyone who can tell me how to do it better, and I thank you for your attention.